Greetings! Okay, we're back. Okay, we're gonna try Fetch Factory again, hoping it doesn't mess up on us, on me. So, I'm also got a better understanding what I'm working on. Let me show you one thing I was experimenting with. Let's see. Oh, let me go to the bottommost. All right. This is a train station. It's probably not gonna be the train station, but I put this down here trying to figure out the size. So it's about 5 wide. 5 wide, and I think, yeah, this section is about 2 wide. So now we know how, now I know how wide it is. Okay, so how we're going to do it. Our plastic factory is going to be right here. It'll be making not just plastic, but anything that involves oil. Going to be made right here. But I'm going to build a satellite factory right here for it. Because there's sulfur here, coal, iron, gold, copper. I can process stuff over here and send it back over here. At least that's the idea. I need my plastic back, so I'm gonna just take up these, add them back to inventory. Did I leave anything on the ground? No. Alright. And back up we go. There we go. Alright. Let's go do the factory. I changed stuff over there too. I lined stuff up to make it a bit better to figure out what I'm doing. If I go the right way. Alright, so while we're traveling, I had to put I tidied up the factory what we have so far. I put the refiners that are making the heavy oil and the resin into their own room. I think I left room for a storage spot. I think I know where I want it. I might be rearranging the output for this pipe section. So let me get up there. That is, and up another one. One more. And a nice view. So that's the nether region, and that's what the factory looks like right now. It's half finished. There's more things I want to do. I don't have the research to do it yet. Up we go. You can really see the different regions from up here. And my semi-long lines. So many long lines. I need to figure out how to speed myself up through this thing. Especially going up here. Going down here is just fine. Alright, back to the beach. Gonna go down. Down, come on. Speeding up. Speeding up. We're gonna hit the downhill ramp in a moment. We still get a nice amount of speed. Oh, also a thing I just found out. I can use my jetpack with solid biofuel, which I don't have any on me right now. See, I tidied it up a bit. This one's gonna be a bit more gray. Whee! Alright, so storage probably right here. I might build a train station on top of it. And I like the glass window look. You see the pipe and everything that way. And look at this. I have suction pump built out. I was thinking about doing something else, but I changed my mind. And here, we need order. So what we're gonna do, let me stand right here. This is actually gonna be plastic because I figured that we do plastic first. Since with this setup, I could throw the rest back on the boat. Ah, that will fix my backlog problem I usually have. Perfect. Okay. Alright, how many plastic things do I need again? That's the main base. I want my plastic stuff. Alright, it's loading. Alright, so we need 10? Yeah, 10. So we need to build 10. So I did some fancy stuff with the storage. Let's see here. So what I did, I made it small versions. So he's here. Let's pin you down here. Alright, the input I want to be on this side. So the output is on this side. Right? Yeah, that's the output. That's the input. Can I put it? Let me move over a bit. Yeah, that's the input. Alright, so what we're going to do, I want to get a movement gap here. That looks good. That looks good, just so I can build the wall here. Alright, that is a 3. Pop you down there. Now, we want to flip it around now. We're going to line up this blueprint with this one. Okay. Let me get up. That looks good. Alright, so the input right here, right in the middle. That looks good. That looks good. That look all lined up. So pop you down. Alright, so we're gonna put the 2 on back. I'll line myself up a bit better. Alright. Blueprint 2. Wait, shh. Makes it go the right way yet. I want input. I also want auto connect. Done. We're trying to get as close as we can. That looks good. Good. Alright, let me get myself back up here so I can see what I'm doing. Now we rotate. Ooch. Hop over here. We're gonna pull you back. All right. There we go. Perfect. Connected. So this is reduced plastic line. So I believe reduced plastic also needs some water. Recycle, reduce. Copy that. No. Let me get it up top. It'd be easier to do it from up top. Yeah, there we go. Pop you. One more. Wait, not one more. Other side. That one done. 2 more. 1 more. Alright, we're good there. Now then. Go. We want to set up the power grid like before, so one goes here. So that connects those 4. Nice thing with 10, I can just put it over here. Ah! No, I failed. Go, there we go. Go down there. Connect these 2. Connect those 4. Now I connect that 5. That'd be 1 left over. Oop. Alright. Come more. 5. Perfect. Now then. We want to delete that. And I might put a door down there. So I have a way of getting in and out. Then a window above it. That allows me to put it on top of it. And then we add a double-sided power outlet. Right there. Now we just have to connect it. Main power grid afterwards. Alright, that is connected. Alright, so let's try and figure out power setup still. So some of this might be changing later on. And now it's all on. Now it just needs the resources going in. Alright, so we added wall. You know, let's do the full wall. Alright. Let's see. What I want to do. I wonder how smart it is. Spitter. If I aim it, we aim? No. Not lined up. Alright, so what we're going to do, I'm going to do that. Right there. Now we're going to add the wall hole to it. One more each. Over. And there we go. This will be perfect height. So that stood perfectly lined up. Straight to. I'm hoping everything lined up. And that goes and right here. Should be that such right there. So 5. Not really lining it. I'm hoping it looks straight. That will bug me if it doesn't look straight. It looks straight. Alright, so that's going to start pumping everything in. That will start filling up everything, but we don't have oil. We don't have water coming in yet. How much water do I need? Don't know if I'm going to do it in total. Set up the entire thing for the whole thing. Might do it that way. Alright, so we need one thing for rubber. Alright, so we need 250 water coming in. I think that's pretty much just one pipe. And look like, let's see here. So have we do is we need to make some Coke. Wait, what recipe am I using? I think I'm still using the blender recipe. Hold on. I don't have blenders yet. Disappointing, I don't have blender yet. I can't wait to have those. Good, that makes making feel so much easier, especially the turbo one and then everything above it. Yeah. That's the recipe I'm using right now. Alright, I'm just trying to figure out. Maybe I still keep it, just have the Coke set up. Maybe start dumping that Coke as it being made because I don't need it for anything else. Yeah, sounds like a good plan. Alright, so. I'm loading something up quick. Okay. Alright, so let's go back to the recipe. So we're focused on the resin stuff right now. Alright, so rocket fuel is heavy oil. So fabric, that's at least one. Rubber is one. And refined plastic is one. Well, I guess that's all I need. Okay. Alright. So we're probably going to be combining some of these because one rubber and one fabric. Both take oil. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be just a double. Let me make the wall. This actually on the wall real quick. Wee. Zoom. Zoom again. Perfect. Alright, so we are going to knock this free. We're going to use the one I made before. Make 2 ones. Which way are we facing? Alright, that's the input on that side. The output is on that side. Hold on, turn light on. I want to pull it forward towards me a bit. I want to be on that line. Pull over a bit. Alright, that looks good. Alright, so that is going to be the rubber. Now we're going pipe dreams. Rotate this one. Could be interesting setup. Good. I want to actually move over a bit. I want to kind of separate them, even though I'm going to be combining them in a way. I want to about there. And it's going through it though. Alright. Well. Okay. Does it look good on the other side? Yes. Look good. Look even. Alright, so. This one is going to be reduced rubber. And that one's going to be fabric. I don't have the recipe for yet. Or at the moment. So. Here. Oop. Alright, so that is all set up. I just have to connect some lines. Alright, so we are going to go pipe to pipe. And I hit the wrong part. Give me a moment. There we go. Bolt. To belt. Now we're going to do it on here. So belt. I can't see what I'm doing. I need to get up here. Okay, I need to get up there. Alright, I need to get up. There we go. That's better. I can see what I'm doing now. So that goes from there to there. And pipe goes from here to here. Alright, so that's being fed in. Let me sort it. So we just have to add oil to it. Not oil, I mean water. And let's look at the next scene. So this one is going to be a bit of a different setup because of how it is. That one is going to be plastic. So they are going to be still linked that same way. But these two are just the pipes are going to be linked. Those are not going to be linked. That is... I'm probably going to sort in that one. Then just coming out this side so I can probably delete this belt and feed it upwards. Yeah. You delete the belt. Alright, so... typically, these go that way, but since I need to make certain stuff, I can also delete this side too, think about it. You know what? I'm going also... I'm just thinking. Alright. We need to expand this. Okay, roughly how far can I go before it breaks? I might be on this line. I need to... Alright, so that should be the right distance. See how it looks. Perfect. Perfect. That lined up. So, wait. So we are going to spend the pipe a bit more because I want to get to set up a second one. And do my output too. Okay, might be lining up exactly at this spot on each one. I'm going. Alright. Let's see this. Perfect lines. Now let's add the belt sections onto it. One more belt. And we're going to send the belt from here to there, connect it from there to here, and that will start feeding anything left over without being grabbed. But what I want to do is I want to fix this thing. So in the past I kind of left this blank or not filled up, so but this time we are we're gonna have it go back onto the main line, so we fill the next one a bit. Then anything left over gonna be sent into a sink. So I can keep this line moving. Alright, so let's see here. We're doing that section right here. Pop that there. I want to do... that in there. What I'm trying to be a bit more smarter real quick. I fill up these real quick. Looking good. I want to delete this thing because that's about center, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's an even number. Door's not gonna be perfect. And we go door, full window, come up. I just had it right there. Now we do a double side power thing like before. Right there. Do 7. Plug you up. Plug that up there. Now, hopefully this is long enough. That's the wrong spot. Oh well. I'll fix it later on. Alright, that is powered up. Now, let's the hole up here. Hold on. Oh, my phone's vibrating. Alright, so the wall in, line you up, over H, over H, and over, and pop down. No. Perfect. Alright, so we are going to go a input right here. So 5. Ooh, lined up. Another 5. So that is an output. 4. That one goes there. Then we are going to put one over here. Now we're going to erase everything. Because what we have there, we don't need anymore. Erase, erase, erase. So, next there. So what's going to do, anything left over going to be put back into the belt. Then that is going to be taken in there. And this will be the same as over there. Anything left over gonna be put back into the tub. In there. Go in there. And we go here to here. Now we need water. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do water right now. Then I gotta use gravity. I guess we can go up here, down there. That sounds like a good idea. Let's... Ah. I just noticed I messed up. Motherfucker. My 1-inch wall borders messed me up. Let me delete these things. Delete my mini walls. Oh, they are going to be deleted right there, so. Probably gonna look better once I get it all set up right. Alright, now we just do this section right here. Yeah, that's 50 right there. Did I got it all up there? Yes, I did. Alright, so now we do the right walls this time. That looks better on the right walls. Goes in like so. Boom. Do this one so it looks good. Alright, so we have that set up. So we are probably going to be running a pipe, a water pipe next. So what I want to do, I want to set up high for a change. Put the pipe right here. So that's 3 wide, 3 up. Alright, so we go 1, 2, 3. Now we go. Don't need water for anything else, do I? No, just for fabric and fabric, oil, and plastic. So, well, what I'm going to do? Yes, no, yes, no. Alright. Guess I'll figure out stuff as I go. So hopefully it connects in one go. It's not long enough. Three up, right? Yeah, 3 up. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we are going to pump it along the wall to about, give or take, halfway. Guess they were doing just the wall, so move it over then. Right there. Right. That looks better. So from here to here. Now we want the water to come down from out of here. Come down. Right there, and we want to go back up over here. Up here. No, I want to go up. There we go. Now we go like this again. And now I actually want to try and center this one. And we're going to go straight down. Let's see how it looks. Now that's actually look good right there. That's going to go straight down. Alright, so we got it set up down there. We got to do the water pump down here. Right there is the output. See here. Oil. Can I line you up? No. Wait. Here? Oh, that perfect. I didn't expect it to be that perfect. Set up. Alright, let's add power to it now. Okay, where did I put the power line set up? Don't like it going through the wall. It's still going to go through the wall, but it's being powered. Alright, we need 250 going through. We got a 125 right now, so let's boot up. That's to get us 250. No, that gets us to 300. We want 250. 250. Now then. Might have to throw down a pump. I need to see what it looks like up there. But I think we might have to throw down a pump. In the middle. Working through here. Not a lot of water, so I got to push it a bit further. You know, instead of jumping down and waiting for it, I'm just gonna go down. Alright, so we are going to throw a pump right here. Now we power the pump up. Alright, that's to give it a bit more pressure upwards. When it goes up, we're good. That's filled. Perfect. So that should be make our plastic now. And there we go. No, maybe I put a pump on this side. I put the pump on this side instead. And since we're doing this, well, I'm planning to encase the entire thing in a wall. In a glass wall. Alright, so we want to go through the wall for power. So, double. Plug you up. Now I can just close this wall. Foundation walls. I still actually put it down in the bar. Now then, that is wrong side. So put it on that side. Raise you, or raise you. 7. Plug power in there. Take that. Over here. Plug it in there, which is full. Don't need those light right now. Alright, I should get that up running. Elevator. Elevator. Remember, Fate, you got an elevator. Now we're gonna race this pump because we don't need it anymore. Because that's gonna be working now the way I want it. Check these. Full pipe. Good, pushing it. LF is 5, I can have it every for 20. So we pushing it up. Hello, how you doing? I'm playing with pipes. I don't like pipes. Okay, maybe that's not a good spot for them. Alright, I might have to do a, okay. It doesn't like being there. Like, it worked better when it was down here. At a pipe. In 7. Satisfactory. As you can see. Is it going through? Hold on. Where that? Where that? Refresh. Well, I'm not in the red. That's always a good thing. I'm at 9. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm trying to focus. Yeah, it looks fine. Alright, so we got that set up. So it is working through. It is going through there. Right, coming through here. Okay, got a full pipe right there. How are these? That doing good. You are working for a corporation. They have sent you to this planet to terraform it. Basically, you have make a bunch of stuff, and the main goal is to do the space elevator. That remind me, I need to grab some items before I head back to the base. I need 100. 100. There we go. Right. Is it going down this line right now? No. Did everything go down this way? Okay. Why is nothing? Oh, I know why. I know why. I have a backlog of heavy oil right now. I need to fix that. I'm probably going to fix that before I do anything else. Alright, next session will be this one. But I need to think ahead a bit. Because right now I'm using a refiner to make fuel. But I don't want to stop there. I'm planning to upgrade them into a once I can get a mixer, I'm going to be using that instead. But for now, we need components. Okay, heavy oil. Where am I on my list? They are. All right, so we need heavy oil to make resin fuel and coke. Let me change the recipe real quick so I get better numbers. Take that off. Oh, I need to fix something real quick. That doesn't look right. Well, I'm using a recipe thing to help me out with doing everything. All right, so let's see here. Crude oil, refinery, heavy oil. All right, so 45. Do we need to make 45 of those right now? I don't think I need 45 of those. I'm probably going to make what I need. All right, so we are... You know, hold on. I need to look at a certain recipe real quick. I want to know if I can use coke to make gunpowder. No. I might type in gunpowder instead. Okay. I think I misspelling stuff. Hold on. All right. Smoke with powder. No. Where are they at? Oh, black powder. Okay. Oop. Spell. Okay, I can make fine black powder with compact coal and sulfur. And no more black pepper. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to do an alternate recipe on that one. I guess we're gonna have some extra coke that we got to toss away. Okay, so let's see here. All right, so I'm trying to make stuff ahead of time so I can figure out what to do. As I have it all set up. Let's see here. All right, how many fuel do I need to make? I might do fuel next. Oh, with that. We just fuel. I need 12 of them. I make it 14. I make it 14. That's not. That is. It's not even 3. 12 is even 3. All right, so we're gonna use a gap like before. So facing right way. Yes, it is. All right, so over. You're in the place of the wall. That is looking good. The right spot. Move it over one more. Right there. Alright, so we are doing 12. So put one down there. Make sure it's facing the right way still. Yep. We are going to line you up. Auto connect. Perfect. All right. These are going to be fuels. What do you call it? I can't say right. Can't speak right. All right. I need to expand a bit more. Alright, I need 2 more. I got a tree I need to cut down. Alright. So, this mine is just going to be reduced fuel. Yeah. Because that is going to use up the heavy oil. But since fuel is going to be important, I'm going to have that go first. So, heavy oil going to come in here, fill up the fuel. Then I'm going to have the coke next to it. What else do I need heavy oil for? I didn't want to make sure where I'm putting all the heavy oil at real quick. So, I need to use some heavy oil to make some coke. I need some heavy oil for the fuel. I also going to need some heavy oil for the turbo fuel when I get there. Right. Okay. Let me pop down the other side. Let me make sure I'm putting the right way. Alright, that is facing the right way. Line them up. And right there, looking good. Reach. Is that lined up? Yeah, that's lined up. That's lined up, right? Yeah. I'm just making sure everything lined up. And that's to be 12. 6 on both sides. And there should be no pipe ways. Right. So link these two pipes. Wait, no. No, we're not gonna do it that way. Or should we go do that way? Yeah, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put the turbo line behind this line. So I'm gonna leave these two open then. And I'm just gonna link these two over on the other side. Okay, and we do the wall. Okay, that's a second layer up maybe on the belt. You know, I'm just gonna do it this way. Makes things easy for me. Going straight through? Yeah, the lineup in the middle, so it is going straight through. And we go wall pipe. Each and over. Pop you off. Perfect. Now we do it to Cybercrook. Yeah, that one's gonna be on the middle line, isn't it? Well, that thing's in the middle either way, so won't be that different. Go there. Go there. Take that. On the line. And that goes straight. Yeah, straight. H. And that is lined up. Now let's connect these real quick. Then we are going to build this outwards. You know, I want to go back a bit. Yeah. One go there. We grab the pipe. Oh, almost had it there. Perfectly lined up. I'm sorry if I'm annoying people with lining stuff up right. I just like how it looks. Okay, that is being pumped in. Gonna start filling up everything. I have it looping. I have it looping, right? No, I don't think I have it set up in looping right now. No, I don't. So we're gonna loop it. So that will allow these two sides to be connected by the same line. Okay, where's it coming at? Okay, it's filling up. Okay. Alright, and the next line is gonna be Coke. And what I need to make with Coke, I need to make 6 of those. Alright, we are going to do that. I probably don't need to make it so long. I'm just gonna make it long for now. I'll erase stuff later on. I erase everything and tidy everything up later on. Not everything, I'm just gonna make it nice and tidy. I'm gonna put it on, I almost put it on myself. 3 more. Go like that. Do want to make it a bit longer back here real quick. Alright. Next line. The Coke line. Alright. So 6 Coke, so that's about 3 lined up. But 2 sets of them. Do this 1 solid line to save on room this time. So we go like that. Wait, we want to go up. Lined up. Now we add connect. Reach again. And that goes there. So these are going to be making the Coke. Alright. So. I'm trying to figure out what it has to do. Yeah, so what we're going to do, I'm going to keep this line slightly, I'm going to have it goes down by itself on a divot section. So I'll put the door right here. Like so. And I need to put the door over here. Now wall. Window. I don't know if I want to make the entire wall window or just the lower half windows. Alright, and we are going to do power line, double-sided. Go there. You know, why am I doing it this way? I just noticed. Why am I running the line from one side to the other? When I can just... Yeah, that'll work. Do this. Because apparently I put this thing over here. So we are going to go... connect it to this one. Connect that line to that one. I'll power it up. And that goes here. And finally this goes over here. Now all these are set up. Just have to power stuff up. see here. I do need to get some view things set up. Alright, I am going to... Oop. That wasn't a bar. So, you know what? I'm going to tie up the wall later on. For now, I'm going to focus on setting stuff up. Powered up, right? Yeah. Yeah, power going through. I need to play with the map, which I don't have to go back to do. I just remembered. I'm feeling map right here. We need to go sulfur. Oh, don't. Okay. That's why I need the fuel for. But, I think that was mushroom. Yeah, mushroom. Research for that. And we can make our own fabric now.
Research completed. Polyester fabric recipe unlocked. Using polyethylene terephthalate, production of a lightweight and strong fabric can be automated. It has many of the properties of naturally sourced fabric, and also amplifies body odor.
What? It amplifies body odor? Interesting. Alright, so we want to... I need to put this up here real quick. So we go pipe from here to roughly here. Technically don't need to do it this way, but I'm doing it this way so I can have a easier placement. Now we go in where that is on the line. So up here. There we go. So that is going to go through here, down there. It's going to water this so it starts making fabric. I need to set this up too. And that is going to make rubber. Alright. Since there's no other resource going through for the oil, for the water, I'm going to leave it as is. I don't need to worry about waste. If anything, I can always loop the water back around. But I don't have it connected over here. So I can always loop it back through if I need to. Alright, so that is set up. That is set up. Those are being filled. Alright, and we need to do stuff over here. Well, I'm trying to decide. Should I keep... Said not to go up because of the pressure. But do I want to go through this line? I could. I could go through the line. Now that'd be useful for lining up. That's in the middle, right? To be lined up with that one, so we go. that in there. Now that's going to be technically the end of the line. That goes there. Now we are going to add a separator right here. There we go. Alright, so that'd be useful now. Now I gotta go set up the power lines. So we got 6 here. So do 2 up here that plug those 2, then we flip a 1 set. Oh, I missed. And with that ladder at? Right here. Up we go. I need to get up there. Yes, there are enemies in here. The hogs and stuff. I can show you later on once I get this thing set up. So 2, step 1. Then we go here. Yeah, I think that will work. I think it will work. If I'm doing my math right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 of them going to go in that line, so that one goes right here. I didn't mean to fall. 2. That's the wrong pole I used. So I got 6. I got 1 more. Didn't count that one. I'm getting tired of falling down. Ah, hate falling down. Especially with the way I have stuff set up. Right, so we go 7. We can build it here for now. There, and that goes over here. I believe that's all of them powered up, so soon I connect it to the main power grid. It should work. Like so. Oh, recipe's not set up either. We want reduce oil. C to make things easy. Alright, that is. We got to. Do I have the Coke recipe? I gotta make sure I have the Coke recipe. Because I gotta plug that recipe in too. Oop, oop, I'm gonna fall to the edge. 3 more. Then the fuel setup is done. Did I paste it? Yes, it did. Alright, that is all set up. So let's do the second floor real quick. Then we will. Yeah, it kind of does. Let me get up to the next layer now. Now let's go up a level. So from up here, we're going to make our we'll be running some of them up here, some of them in storage. So I want to span it by 1. No. Let's do it by full 10. Alright, that goes like that. You know, instead of doing the whole thing, let me just do the section I need right now. So, right here. And then that's rubber. Wait, hold on. Which one was this one again? Oh, it was 2 things right here. That's rubber. That's fabric. Then I don't need to worry about these. I can probably... may I run the coke up, then along the wall. Not along the wall, along the ceiling. That sounds like a good idea. Alright, so let's see. Oh, I'm gonna fall down again. Can't wait to get the jetpack working. So what we want to do, start doing the belt setup. Plug you up like so. Yes, it goes all the way through. Goes up there. These are not permanent setup. Some of these are going to be erased later on. Okay, that goes up. That goes up. Everything going up. We can do what I did on the main base. Have 2 layers. For moving the resources around. And if you want to know a boss, enemy, we got one right there. The real annoying flies. Here, let me show you. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, I fall down. Okay, I fall down. I can't get back up. Back to what I was doing. Not really anime. It's supposed to be an alien planet. Down it goes again. And back up we go. So, plastic is going to be used for in a lot of the recipes. I can tell you that much already. That could be the main thing I'm going to be using for everything. So let's line you up. Actually, I put that right spot right there. Then we got to... I went rather high on that one. I wasn't even aiming. And this is going to be used only in one recipe. And the rubber is not going to be used at all. Alright, so with this, I want to build my source bins over there. So we are going to pop down a splitter. Line it up. You know, I have everything on a different tab. Yes, I do. Alright, and for rubber, I don't have any recipes that I'm working with that involves rubber. So that goes that way. And this is going to leave open. Alright. Now we are going... So we do... No, let's just do one layer. Let's do one layer. So... Next 4 layer going to be... Go here, walls... Now we go up 1 level. You know, I remember now. That thing doesn't line up right with 1 level. Maybe that's why I did 2. Do a 2nd level then. Foundations. Alright, so let's increase the elevator length. Right there. Now, elevator stop. Technically, it is multiplayer. They do have servers. You can play with friends and stuff. Alright, so we go... Yeah. So one of the things I need to start making real correct, because I need to do some... I need to take some of the view and make something real correct. So I'm going to... Projection. I need 1 packer, real quick. And I'm gonna pop this this packer right here. Then I'm gonna run a quick pipe to it. Because I need to get the resources from out here. And I need to make crafting fiction. I got 3, I need 50. 3, I need to make 47 more. Yeah, 47. 48. Oh well. Get 1 left over. Now we are going to pack and fuel. Pop that in there. I need to add some power. And I can get to it. And we are going to go 6. Grab. Plug you up. It's going to make the ones I think were correct. You know what? Do it faster. Alright. We need to D50. So I can do the next research that I want to do. So I can start making some turbo fuel. And 51, we're good. Now I can get the recipe for the turbo fuel. Let's go. I need some turbo fuel. Research station was left over here. Well, sulfur it wasn't there. Yes. That. Research. Ah. I need to do one more thing. I just remembered.
Turbo
Ida.
fuel unlocked. This upgrade to regular fuel is optimal for fuel-powered generators, jetpacks, and fulfilling long-distance trucker fantasies.
Yes. Okay. So the one more thing I need the... What do I need for? Smokeless powder. What do I need for smokeless? Heavy oil. Alright. Can't believe I forgot about the smokeless stuff. But we only need 2 of those. So. You know, I could do it on the same line. No, that line's making coke. That thing's making coke. Or it will be once I tell it to. And once it gets powered. I forgot to copy settings. Paste. You know, I could still do it next to this. Alright, one more. Alright. So typically I have it mirror each other. I don't think I'm going to do that for this one. I'm going to keep this one kind of separate. So let's put a wall down real quick. So we need to do plastic smokeless powder, which I need only 2. So recipe, my that's melter. My single refiner. Make sure it goes the right way. That's output. I want the output over here. Like there. For a bit. Perfect. Now we line up this side. Make sure it faces the right way. I don't want to find out that I put it in the wrong way. I'll connect. There we go. So this is for, you know, I probably just need 1. I just have to, okay, we're going to do just 1. We're doing 1 for smokeless powder. Okay, how many do I need? 20 a minute. Smokeless powder, we need 20 a minute. Wait. No, hold on. Oh, no. We're doing some there. Okay, we need 30 a minute. So pop that in there. Pop that to 30. And 150%. And this thing gonna work all by itself. Let's pop down the door. Door like so, then wall up there. Feel like I can find the right spot. Double-sided power cord. And we are going to plug this up into here. Then plug it directly into the machine. And we got 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, that might work perfectly. So we are going to, so I can get in the right lane. You know what? That makes things a bit more tidy on this side. We go up one more. Now we go about middle. Which is right about here. We're gonna pop my Mach 2 down right here. So if I'm doing my math right, it should have 1 left. Yep, I did my math right. Now we just have to run it down to the line. A wall. I'll put it right there, then from here. Go over here. Now that line is running. Now I gotta delete this session. Because I need to run some oil down here. About middle. Outlet right here. Production. Right. It might be slightly up. Yeah, slightly up. Okay, the main reason I'm trying to make sure the pipes are all even, because how liquid works in here. Basically, liquid doesn't like going up here. And if you put it up here, it will try to even itself out. Well, I didn't expect it to happen that way. But I'm glad I did. I'm glad it did. Down there. And reconnect. There, that is going to fill up that line, going to fill up that thing, that's going to fill up that one again. Alright, everything is being filled. Alright, we need to start doing this stuff upstairs. Because I'm still trying to figure out the place to put the train at. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do the train on the ground, train up there. I might do train up there. Alright, so we want to go, plastic goes straight down. This line, this section of plastic goes straight down. There. Rubber goes straight down too. That's the only place rubber is gonna go. That was too long. And I forgot to set up the... Oh, I could probably set it from up here. The smoke. So, I need to do the foundation real quick. Pop you over here. Right on this line. Well, you know, I don't have to go down there to do it. If you think about it, I can just do this. Each. Line you up. I race you. Now we go 3. Yeah. I might have to see the hole. There we go. Hole. The hole has been found. So that's to be coming up. Am I carrying some coke on me already? No. That's a weird thing to say if you think about it. But I think that's making smokeless. Which is probably missing a component right now. But let's see here. Smokeless is going to go a different way too. I want some in storage. You know what? I think I'm going to build a train down there. Now I'm thinking about it. I have it all run upwards. Since, okay, we got that all set up. I don't think I need anything that is going to be made with these. Yeah, I think I've done everything that I need with oil right now. So, we're going to close. I'm going to hurt myself. Build this wall. We're going to build a train over here. So, I need to spend. Don't know exactly how much I need in room. Yeah, I kind of do know how much I need in room, but all right. Let's see here. Spend there. We want. Let's see here. Let me change these real quick. Left them unchanged because I didn't know what size I was going to do. But now I know what size I want to do. Alright, so I want to keep it 3 wide. So nothing past this line. About 5 wide for the train. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. No, that's bottom 5 wide. Hold on. I think better to see it. Train station. Pinning you down. So we don't want anything here. Want some room to move. Let's move you over to there. That's good. Maybe over 1. You know, how about we center the middle middle part? Now we do that. Since I want the train to go that way. We want the rail to go, wait, to 3. We need to go on this line. Too much of a curve. About here? Now that's to be able to go straight from there. Alright. We got our train down. Train station down. I do need more plastic. Let me grab more plastic real quick. I'm just going to yank it out of there. Then I don't have storage set up yet. Alright, we are going to go here. And just... build. Yeah, I know why. Okay. I need to worry about the oil stuff. Alright, that goes that way. How many am I going to be bringing back onto this mine? So... I'm looking at my map. My, setup. It's loading. That's not what I wanted. Alright, so bringing back, we need to bring back here, we need quick wire, copper street, cable, black powder. Oh, I gotta count. I'm not counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we need 6 stations. All right. Let me make sure I have everything for 6 stations. Not station, I mean unloader. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I have everything by the look of it. Alright, so... Okay, we need to make more room again. Always more room. Huh? Right, and... pop it down over here. Alright. To be all tidy right there. Go transport, freight train. Is everything even? Ah. Still uneven. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Hopefully enough room for the last 3. Two more. 1 more. Perfect. Alright, that is lined up. I start building the train. Pop it down there. Got that set up. Now we gotta do the 6th for it. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. 8, 5, 6. Train set up. Well, not totally set up. I need to do the other side. Let me just aim. Wait a minute. It's not powered yet. All right, we need to pop the train. I missed aim. I missed aim. I missed click. Alright, that goes in there. There we go. The train's all powered up. So, nice thing about trains, the station actually carries power. Derailed. I am derailed the train. Alright, so that is set up. And I need to get to where I need to go. So I need to build a train line from here to here. Probably take this river. Yeah, take this river down. So we gotta go that way. So let's give it a bit of room. Let's curve right over here. Hold on. Go. So we're going to go that way. Then we are going to go this way. Do 10 more. So we are going to go this way. Try and get it nice lined up. Not right there. Right here. I guess we can go right here. We can go that way. See here. I want to get through that gap right there. That's what I want to do. Perfect. So we want to go that way. Make everything 3 wide. Okay, it looks good. Alright. So I can make things easier on me. So 1, 2, 3, 3, and then 4. I said 4. All right. Now, this is some curving I gotta do real quick. So, alright, we need to, I think we need to start right here. Then we can do a curve right here. That's too sharp. You know what? I'm going to delete this one. We're going to delete this side right here. Do the third one on the other side, so I don't get a sharp turn. Come on. And it. Here. Pop that down there. Do 3. There we go. I could do long. Nope. Let's go back out here. I believe we could. Then we do another curve right here. Alright, this is gonna be a fun curve because we had to do 2 of them. Or just, yeah. Now we go here. We got to do curve. All right. Too sharp. I just noticed I can change the wheel. I can change it with the wheel. So I'm experimenting with angles. Okay, that's probably the bad one. You know what? I got 2 curves here. Let's do it this way. And we gotta go back up because I don't want to go through the gaps. That look good. That is looking good. I want to move stuff over. Okay, I need to put that over here. Erase that portion. Alright, that is looking good right there. I want it to start leaning towards this way. So let's make this the center now. I'll go straight there. No. Yes, I got it straight now. Now one more curve. Just have to get it over here. Don't like that angle. All I have to do is single line for now. I can tie this up as I head back. Yeah, I'm currently walking through poison. Like I need to go over. Yeah, I need to go over. Don't like going through walls. So, go over. The wrong button. Good, we're out of the things. Alright, we are in the dunes now. Or at least we're getting close to it. Alright, I probably should have marked the spot I want to end at. Don't open up on me over there. Oh. Someone's picking a fight with me. Hold on. Let me get out of here. Alright, so our goal is to head over here. Let me add a pin here. If it okay. So that's our goal right there. Well, we got a lot of room right now. So do one more that way? No. Let's go like here. Let me start going straight here. Sound like a plan to me. Because I got to worry about the return trip too. Now I think about it. I could probably have it lined up going next to it. Can I put two of them next to each other? That's a good question. Probably need to start going... Go that way a bit more. Oh, I'm all concrete. I'm currently out of concrete. Well, since I'm out of concrete, might well start laying down the pipe, the tracks. Like my hopping speed and hopping. Oh, we're stopped. Can't wait for the jetpack. Technically, I do have a jetpack. So I think I want the middle to be the area that I built. In a sense. Sound like sound good that way. Alright, so let's head back. Pick up where we left off, building the track. I need to run it up here. Go over by 2 over there. Alright. Where did I left off at? Right here. Me finish off this section. Don't have 50. I don't need concrete. No, I don't. Good. So we need to start running it this way. Next link. Now we run it this way. Because it looks good on the other side. Up to... Oh. Okay, that works out perfectly. You love it when things work out the way you want it to. Okay, this is gonna be a fun curve. Go straight. All right, we got covered. What's that curve again? So we can go here. Good. Alright, so while we keep going to the end, see how much of cement we got back. I don't think I'm gonna get enough cement to finish this thing. I might have to jump and do something else while all cement is being filled up. Right, one more curve. Let's see if it's going to am I going to run out of lane? Oh, I ran out of lane first. Okay. Now then. You want to turn to sharply. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I'm not big on that big curve. Might go like so. Well, with tracks, once you laid them, kind of forget about them later on. Cause they're laid, you don't have to mess with them later on. All right, we're almost at the end. Down there, one more, not one more. I can say one more, but it's not gonna be one more. I don't know why. You know what? How about I grab that 400 I need real quick, so I can finish off that one thing, so I can start making the next item. Yeah, let's do it that way real quick. So we are going to right about here? Yeah, right about here. Alright. And it went up like that, but it's within the range of 3 I'm going to be doing. So we're good there. Alright, so what we're going to do, I'm going to grab 400 plastic, head back to base. I'm going to start making the next tier of resources. Okay, I have a weird curve right there. Well, at least it looks better than the first time I made tracks. The first time I did tracks, there were a lot of curves everywhere because I didn't know what I was doing. I think I got to figure out the return path too. I might just put them on top of each other. Not on top of each other, but next to each other. Oh yeah, this is a fast way of getting around. We don't have any other ways of going around. I almost missed there. Alright, we need to grab 400 plastic. Bounce back. Stick plastic right there. We have 400 close to it. That's 300. Almost. Well, I know why it's not making the stuff I need. Because there's a backlog right now. You know, let's take care of the backlog before I do anything else. Alright. So... we need to make plastic, don't we? Okay. I need to figure out to take care of the backlog real quick. That's why I don't like dealing with liquids. This is how important plastic is. Well, If you know one thing about this game, it's actually made by the same people who had made it the Goat Sim. Probably play that one day. I still actually play that one day. All right. Ooh, overthought. I overthought. Who's targeting me? Wait for the elevator to come back down. Well, let's head back to the main base for now. Wait, let me do a look at my pumps over here. You have oil. The main problem is the heavy oil. Alright. So let's head back. Come on. So I do know how to take care of the heavy oil. It's just going to be a while. Alright, head back. Alright, so when we get back, we need to finish the oil processing lines. I need to build a second layer. I need to fix the plastic. I need to create a sink setup. Yeah, that will work. Yeah, I can't see how I'm going to do that too already. Maybe I build that closer to everything. Yeah, that will work. When you come up with plans. Okay. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a second layer. Then I can set up the pumps and the empty storage setup. I need to do the overfill setup. I know how to do that. When I get back, you'll see. When I get back there, you will see the overfill setup. I think it was 2 up. Was it 2 up or 3 up? From the line. My first seat. Give me a moment. Not bad. I'm having peach tea. So, the item we are going to be researching in a moment is going to be the last tier of crafting ones before we get to the really big stuff. Really expensive and powerful stuff. I think I love this pipe network. Alright. About to head back in. So we need 200 motors, 200 of the cubes. So 200 plastic. We need a okay, 200 motors, so 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. How many wires? We need 1,000. Not wires, I mean cable. I think I passed that. Alright. Alright, so grab one more of those, I believe. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more motor. I'm out of room now. Because I need 2 more cables, I believe. Yeah, I need 2 more cables. Can't pass the cable already. Yeah, pass the cable. 3, 1, 2. Alright. Let's get the next tier of crafting. Ding. And fire. Eat up.
Milestone reached. Manufacturers can receive up to 4 inputs for the production of complex parts, such as computers and heavy modular frames, but most importantly the 2 new project parts. The modular engine and adaptive control unit are essential for the development of Phase 3 of Project Assembly. You are making good progress. The future is starting to look bright.
Don't think there's enough room in here. I can probably put 2 in here. Maybe. Yeah, I don't have enough room for 2. I might have to do the upgrade version. Alright, I guess I should fix the plastic problem first over there then. Power, we need to do the Mach 2, we need computer components. Actually, I think we have everything for that. Alright, let me look. So we need reinforced. We got the 100 for that. We got 100 computer components. We need 40 rubber. 40 rubber. I need 150. Yeah, still being filled up. Do I have enough actually in storage and it's just being filled up slowly? Yeah, just being filled up slowly. Let me check these back here. That's Mach 4, Mach 4, Mach 4 just being filled up slowly. So 1, 2, 3. Alright, when that gets back down, we can do that part. Alright, let's see here. It'll be 11 minutes before it comes back. I guess we can start trying to tidy up the oil problem over there. Yeah, that tied up the oil problem. Alright, and back we go. So, was weird. Alright, check something real quick. I almost went the wrong way. I need to check something real quick. Okay, that's working. Okay. Alright, so what we're gonna do when we get back over there, we are going to build the source areas first. How much source I need again? Hold on. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 9. Alright, so we need 9. You figure out the storage spot. Because I got an idea where I want it. And how it's going to be lined up with everything. Yeah, I'm going to put it next to the main one. Not the main one, but over there. Yeah, that might work. So it's still a nice view. Ooh, Ice Peak's over there. Too bad it's probably our range, out of our building range. Oh, would have been nice to build over there. So we need to find the end. Wait. Now I'm thinking about it. Okay. I'm trying to figure stuff out right now. Okay, how big are the blenders? So we're going to try to be smart with our building right now. Few. Maybe Luminous Trap might something to blender with. Yes, right there. Okay, blenders are... They're 18 wide. The width is 18, the length is 16. Alright. So we are going to try and be a bit smart here. Okay, that is the fuse line, right? Yeah, that is fuse. So that means that's heavy coke. Yes, that is coke. That I don't worry about. Fuel line and coke. You know, I just know if they're even in numbers. Alright. So we are gonna do this. That. Now we spend this wall so we have it finished look. Pop like that. I'm just doing this, making it look good right now. Alright. Okay. It is gonna be outputting what? Coke. Alright, this thing's gonna be only outputting coke. Only thing I want to come out here is coke. I fall down. I have to get back up there now. That's why. Wait. I'll be making it, so. Let's go. Hit cap lock on. Up we go. Alright, so that's the output. Oh, okay, I have the setup going around, don't I? Alright, so that probably gonna go back up then over. Okay, let's work on these then. Alright, so that gonna be on that line. That gonna be on in the middle. I believe they're right here. Foundation, lavage, fall. Go there, and one goes over here. Missed. Alright, and we are going to pump these out. Okay. I got that set up. Now, width is 18, height, length is 16, and what is the sizes for the refinery again? Refinery width is 10, length is 20. I need to look at it. Okay, it's 1 by 1 in a sense. Oh no, it is 1 by 3 or 1 by 2. So if I want to make enough room, I need to make 16. How wide is 16? How wide is one foundation 4? Bit of calculation. Right, and so 16 divided by 4. So the 4 foundation length and width is 18 divided by 4, 5. Okay, so leave enough room for 5. With 10. I'll fit that number the right. Oh well, I guess I leave it open for this part. Alright, so we are going to spend a bit more. So I can raise some more resources. We're going to leave a gap for item movement and for me running around. Yeah, leave a gap right here. Leave a maintenance gap right here. We're gonna make this into a maintenance gap. And for now, we are... Oh, wait, where's the cement? Right here. Alright, we are... next lane. And how much do I want to make right now? Finally, let's see here. Turbo fuel. Oh, that is the recipe I'm gonna be using later on. That'd be 34. I need to change the recipe again. Disable that one. And turbo fuel. 81. That's a lot. I mean, compact coal. Okay. See here. I'm trying to decide setup. Oh, I could do that. Because we did make this one for, yeah, we could do it that way. Pop that around like so. Alright, I'll see you later on. I might be ending soon, actually. Be here. Pop you around here. So I want to get you up to here. Don't like blocking doors. So add the organized sack bowl right here. Add another sack bowl right here. You know, let's make the overflow right here. Forgot how powerful those the jets are. It can be. Wink. Alright, let's do that. And that. Okay, so we have that going down that way now. Now I want to go this way. So go there. We want to make a curve right here. Now we go and do that. And I kind of want this belt I have set right here to go back and feed back in. So I'm probably going to have this run against the wall. So then I'm going to have it re-merge in right about over here. That means any extra I have running around gonna go back into the setup. Good. But nothing that is token. No, these are not means. No, they are set up. Wait. Yeah, they don't have anywhere to go at the moment. Okay. Good. Alright, so refinery is going to set up here. I do the whole thing. I do small amount for now. Sacks are facing outwards. And right there for now. Brian, how about to slip down on me? There we go. I was worried there for a moment. Satisfaction just crashed on me. Well, I guess it's a good time to end it. Well, I guess we're ending here. Because Satisfactory decided to crush on me. Well, we'll pick everything back up tomorrow. Probably going to do a bit of tidying up tomorrow. Like closing stuff down, doing a lot more building. Alright. Perfect time to end it. Okay. I was hoping to do the phase 3, but well, we got the oil set up, the train partly set up. I think we're good. Alright. Get ready now. That factory crashed. Figure out why. It's probably because of the game is right now. Alright. Oh, hold on. Goodbye. You know, maybe we don't do Satisfactory tomorrow. I don't know yet, okay? We'll see what happens tomorrow. Alright, goodbye. They're not stopping?